With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw is RG3. Here's a diving catch right side. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Griffin. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Throwing again, Griffin. Forced out to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Griffin. Sanders with a catch along the sideline. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On play action, Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. In motion left comes Moss. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And this is caught. Herman Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Moore, the man in motion. On 1st down, Allen. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. 44 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now it's Griffin. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now it's Griffin. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. In motion left comes Moss. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Earl Campbell taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
but for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And they are going to set up shop at the